Okay. One, my sound machine is going on in the background in my room, so if you can hear that, I don't know what to tell you. Two, the middle of my bottom lip is numb, so don't really know what to do about that, but I thought I would mention it just because I needed to tell someone about this. So I have not done a sit-down video in 2 months, maybe? I don't know. There are approximately a billion windows that are open surrounding me, and it is 2:47 p.m. So can't wait for all the school kids to hear me talking about depression. But anyways, so how do I start this? Also, watch the vents just start to go on like immediately after I start this, because they always, for some reason, decide to go on immediately after I start filming. So how do I start this? Basically, since the fall and winter seasons are upon us, I thought it might be, I wanted to say nifty, but I don't think that works in that sentence. I thought I might do a video on depression and seasonal depression and like what I do and like things you can do to help with that. I thought it might be slightly helpful. I did a video a couple months ago, and by a couple months ago, it's probably about like 6 months ago at this point, about like things that I do to help myself when I'm feeling like down and depressed and all that fun shit. I will link it down below and attempt to put it in the eye. I always say that and then I forget to do that, but hopefully this time I will remember and be able to figure it out. Anyways, okay, so if you have depression or seasonal depression, you know how fun it is. And I just thought maybe making a video about it and like things I do to help myself might be not a cool, but like a helpful, quote unquote, video concept, because I feel like there's still kind of a huge stigma about like just depression in general, and I say fuck that stigma, you know what I mean? So I am not a psychiatrist, I am not a therapist, although I'm studying to be one, and that's one of the major concepts of my clothing brand, but I am not a professional, so there's that. I feel like that's kind of an important disclaimer. Maybe it's not, but I feel like it fucking is. So let me start out with the fact that depression fucking sucks. Not a good time. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. But with that being said, it's not something you can control. So what I will say is, while you can't necessarily control happiness and the chemical imbalances in your brain, what you can control is how you see things. So like what I've learned is that if you want to see things negatively, then you will see things negatively. If you want to see things positively, then you will see things positively. Is it easy? No. But can it be done? Yes. And I like to stress that on people who come to me for advice, and I think that it's kind of an important thing, because wow, really good with wording. That does not sound like a word. Basically, oh, the school buses have come, so you cannot control depression. I really could sit here and just talk about the statistical facts of depression and all that shit, but I'm not going to do that, because you can Google it or call a doctor or a psychiatrist or therapist or talk to a school counselor or something. You probably can't hear that, but there's at least 5 kids screaming right now. I don't know why I chose right now to film this, but here are some things I do to help myself cope with depression. One thing I like to do is stay busy. You're not gonna want to fucking do that when you're feeling depressed. You're gonna want to lay down in bed all day, probably sleeping a lot. But one of the biggest things I've noticed that help me and help a lot of people who I know who deal with depression is that when you stay busy and stay doing things in any shape, way, or form, in a healthy shape, way, or form, you feel so much better. And it's something that like I like to emphasize because staying busy slash staying productive makes you feel productive and like you're actually fucking doing something, whereas if you're just laying in bed you just feel like useless and like you're doing jack shit, whereas if you're doing stuff you feel better. Another thing that I like to call it a depression trait, because I don't know what else the fuck you call it, depression tick, I don't know, is I procrastinate showering. Not in a, I mean, I guess it kind of is a gross thing, because like if you don't shower you get kind of fucking dirty, you know what I mean? But like, to me, how do I say this? It's easy to procrastinate showering because it's like you, I mean, this is gonna be the most obvious statement in the world, but you could be doing literally anything else, like relaxing, doing stuff, like you can put it off. You know what I mean? Like with literally anything else, you can do other things instead of showering. And I know that's kind of really obvious, but I don't know what it is. Like, I mean, obviously you feel cleaner once you shower, and I enjoy showering once I'm doing it, but like the beforehand of showering, it's like, yes, I could shower, but I can also watch TV. Yes, I could shower, but I can also do some work. Yes, I could shower, but I can also be eating. Like, I don't really know how to explain it. And I mean, some people like don't shower for like 3 or 4 days, and like that's fine because you know hair needs some time to like breathe and stuff. Are we good? Okay. I don't really know how to put it, but yeah, fucking shower. It's self-care. Even if you don't want to, shower. Your body deserves it. You gotta get clean. It's important. Shower. Clean. Clean your bed, clean your room, clean your clothes, clean your dishes, clean your body, clean your bathroom, clean things. It is the easiest thing just to let shit pile up when you feel depressed. It is the easiest thing to do. You don't want to get up, you feel tired, you let shit pile up, everything gets messy, you get overwhelmed. I don't want to say easiest thing, but like, clean. It will make you feel better, it will make you feel more put together, it will make you feel more productive. Literally every time that I've felt depressed or sad or whatever, and then I've cleaned, I've felt so much better. Clean. To me this is like vital because I have such dry skin. It's embarrassing, truly, honestly. The difference that moisturizing your skin can make you feel is just chef's kiss. So good. It makes you feel fantastic when you have normal skin, but when you have dry skin, the way moisturizing can change and transform your skin and how you feel about your skin, amazing. 10 out of 10. Like, there was a time when I like stopped moisturizing my face because I was like on a depression patch, and like it was like 2 weeks, my skin got so flaky, so fucked, so oof. And then I moisturized my face, and the next day I just felt so much better. Hi, okay, I'm editing. When I say I felt so much better, something making you feel so much better when you're depressed is a little bit different than when you're not depressed. Like, it's the small things that truly, honestly, genuinely count when you feel depressed, if that makes any sense. like my skin feeling moisturized makes me feel amazing when I'm on a depression pit. Whereas if I wasn't feeling as depressed or that depressed, my skin feeling moisturized would not be that big of a deal. Like, it'd be great, but it wouldn't be like a huge ass thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Hopefully that made a little more sense. It was amazing. 10 out of 10. Truly, genuinely would recommend. And even if you have oily skin, if you don't moisturize that often, half the time your skin gets hella oily because it's trying to make up for the moisturization that you're not giving your skin. So moisturize, whether you have oily, dry, or normal skin. Moisturize. Here's a fun, quick list that I tend to give people when they ask me what to do to help make them feel better when they're feeling sad or depressed. This is just a fun, rough list of things that I remember. Take a walk outside, drink some water, eat some food. Don't film a video when vents are about to go off. Read a book that you like. Watch some YouTube videos. Watch a movie that you like. Watch a TV show that you like. Do things that you like and that will make you feel better. Do you see? Also, don't be afraid to talk someone. It's okay to feel this way. Vents, like, there's nothing wrong with feeling depressed, being depressed. It's okay. Talk to someone. Talk to a friend that you trust. Talk to your parents. And if you can't talk to friends or a parent, talk to a friend's parent or a school counselor or a teacher or a therapist or your fucking dog or cat. You know what I mean? Like, just get out your feelings, because usually I can't give a statistic because I don't know for sure. But from what I've noticed and from what I've gathered from other people who I've talked to, if you're at least getting out how you feel and your emotions, you're likely to feel better. That's the right phrase, rather than just not talking about them and bottling it up. Do you know what I mean? I feel like this video is kind of a mess, but to be fair, I have not filmed like a sit down video in like 2 months or something, and I have not filmed like a self-love / mental health video in like a year. So, but those are just some things that I've learned from myself and from advice I've given other people that have helped me and them. And yeah, while I'm editing this, I'm gonna think of a million other things that I did not mention or forgot to say, like I always do with these kinds of videos. But the good thing about that is you can always make another video. No, but yeah, I hope this was helpful to someone. I try my best. It is November 15th, so for all the seasonal depression bitches out there, we've only got about a month and a half to get through this, and then, well, I guess January is still kind of winter, so maybe 2 months and a half. Okay, well, February. You know what? Point is, you can do it. You've got this. You're gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. I believe in you. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna get through this and you're gonna be great. Okay, I think that's all. As of right now, that's all. Today's Friday, so I'm probably gonna upload this on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when I get the vlog up. Anyways, have a great week. Hi, okay, I just wanted to add that sometimes you're gonna have bad health days. You're not always gonna have good days, and you're not always gonna be able to, like, make yourself feel better, if that makes any sense. I didn't really talk about that because this video is just focused on things you can do to help yourself feel better, but like, obviously you're not gonna always have good days, and obviously you can have days where you feel like shit and depressed and stuff like that, and that's okay. It's probably gonna happen, but don't beat yourself up for that, because that's just how it goes. You can do your best to make that not happen, and if you can get to the point where you pretty consistently feel pretty great, I don't think I'm making sense, but all I wanted to say was that you're not always gonna feel great, and you're gonna have bad mental health days slash health days, and that's okay. You're allowed to feel like shit, you're allowed to feel sad, you're allowed to feel all these things, and there's nothing wrong with that. This video is just focused on ways that you can help yourself overcome those things and help yourself feel better. Okay, I just wanted to mention that really fast. Okay, great.